We're gonna do a little throwback. Just a little. Yeah, that's fine. A little throwback before we start, or rather, I should say, hello everybody, welcome back to Ghost Trick. But now we're gonna do a little throwback. Because it's in the spirit. It's in the spirit of the previous times I've done this. So we're just gonna do this. I'm just gonna go over here. I'm just gonna do this, and then you're gonna tell me what's going on.
Let's take a look.
All right. I'm gonna load in. We have an auto save is fine.
We got a Frostlass.
Yeah.
Got a Mismagus.
Yeah.
Got a Gardevoir. Got
Despite appearances, no, but we'll get there.
Gallade.
No.
Oh, really?
But obviously, it looks like it's a Gardevoir.
Yeah. We got a Meganium.
Yes.
I assume it's a Skarmory.
The bottom middle one might be a bit tough because the eye is covered by confetti. But no.
Right on then.
No.
Uh-huh. And then a Weavile.
Yes.
Or Sneasler. I don't know if either of them are in.
It's Weavile, although I think Sneasler is in this game. So this is called Pokemon Weird Type Fun.
Okay.
ROM hack. Where they just replaced every single type in the game with new ones.
Okay.
And then also changed Pokemon sprites to match the new types.
Okay. So these are not fusions.
These are not fusions. Your guesses were correct for the 4. Top right is actually Rapidash.
Okay.
But yeah, like it's like a Rapidash Gardevoir fusion.
Sure.
And the bottom middle, yeah, the bad screenshot. That's a Druddigon.
Okay. I wouldn't have thought that ever.
Yeah.
The tail is channeling like Reshram's tail, kind of.
Yeah, a little bit.
The claws are channeling like Sandslash claws.
Yeah.
And then the face with the confetti there does look like a right-on face.
Yeah, no, the confetti made that just identity obscured. Also, I don't think Druddigon normally has a horn, so I
don't think so.
But anyway, yeah. So I started out like going like, okay, I'm gonna have a balanced team. No, everything here is the Knight type with a K. That's why they have swords and spears and armor.
Yes.
And Mismatch is a red mage. Magic Knight, yes. Pretty fun. I don't know if it messes with stats, but like, going through and being like, what is the type chart was kind of fun.
Yeah.
You can look. They provided a type chart in the documentation, but I didn't look at it. I just felt it out, and it was fine. Neat time. I would recommend if you want just a quick little run through of Fire Red with chaos happening.
Yeah, I've been going through my Steam library.
Yeah.
And like I said before, I bought some stuff during the turn-based sale.
Yeah.
And I've been playing Metroidvanias and mystery games.
Okay, yeah.
So let's take a look. Whoopsies. Where did Steam go?
Oh
no. So I played through the entire Dominus collection. We talked about that off camera, but
yes,
that was good. That was a good experience.
Yeah.
I would recommend it. I really liked Portrait of Ruin, a game that I basically hadn't heard of.
Yep. And that's one that I need to replay.
I played through all of Chicory, A Colorful Tale.
Good stuff.
I enjoyed that game greatly.
Yeah.
And I've started playing Heaven's Vault.
Heaven's Vault.
Game 5.5 years old.
Okay.
I got it probably around that time.
Okay.
Because it was compared to Outer Wilds in terms of like a mystery type thing.
Uh-huh.
I haven't beaten it yet.
Okay.
Still in the process of playing it. I think I'm at a point of no return type thing. There's no time loop for this, but it's like a archaeology mystery deciphering game. You're like piecing together an ancient language.
Okay.
And it's been a good time.
All right.
A little clunky. You can feel the indie age on it.
Okay.
It's not exactly the most stable game when running. I've had several crashes.
Oh.
I've had glitches here and there. But, you know, that hasn't really diminished my enjoyment very much. I haven't lost any progress.
Okay.
Which is, I think, the real thing that I would hate.
Yeah, for sure. Like, forcefully closing and reopening the game is a mild annoyance, but losing an hour of progress, it would be like, yeah, I might just set this down.
Yeah.
So, I get it. All right.
Anyway, that's all I've done.
Yeah. I did that.
Let's get back to this.
And I did that, and I did Guild Wars, and I am about to, because the Steam Next Fest happened, so probably as soon as the stream's over, I'm gonna start digging, because I like to do that now. Just fill my wish list with games that aren't gonna come out for 3 years.
I've also, this is for me and my friends, we started Monster Hunter World again.
Oh no.
Because we need to beat Fatalis before Wilds comes out.
And you haven't, or you just, that's the goal? Oh wait,
that's the goal?
Wait, hang on. Hang on. Let me just back this up. Yes, we have beaten Fatalis.
Yes. But the other people I'm playing with have never beaten Fatalis.
Okay. I was like,
so we spent the weekend gearing everybody up for the final stretch because we had everybody
nice, like
MR 100 ready to go, basically.
Yeah.
We had to like get weapon augments and stuff.
Yeah. No, sorry.
Did some reps yesterday, but
yeah, that's just funny that I was like, wait, you haven't beaten Fatalis? That doesn't seem right. And then flashback to you telling me all about how the guild ace would heal you and not me.
Yes.
Just he heals me all the time. Then just over here, like,
he threw 6,000 life powder at me, and none of you,
and wouldn't do it to me. I managed. I beat Fatalis enough times to get the armor. Okay, it looks like the kidnappers made a big mistake. The girl in the trunk was Detective Jowd's daughter, Camilla, not the minister's daughter. When I got back to the Justice Minister's office, things were getting even more out of hand. The devastated man was being grilled by the fiery detective lady. He died again and is now being grilled.
He's just on a rotisserie.
Yeah. I told Lynn what I had found out about the kidnapping. That it wasn't the Justice Minister's daughter who had been abducted. That the kidnappers had been holed up in Camilla's old house, and that they sensed my presence and were already gone.
Forgot about that part. Well, Camilla? Why do they have Camilla? Her father isn't the stupid old Justice Minister?
I think the stupid old part is a little uncalled for. It looks like the kidnappers made a mistake somehow.
The poor girl. Kidnapped for the ransom of her own father's execution. It's just too much.
It's a cruel twist of fate, I agree. And then there are those other twists, too. Like the kidnappers winding up in and using Camilla's old house as their hideout.
There's no way it could be just coincidence.
And them sensing my presence. They seem to know about the powers of the dead.
I just don't understand any of it. I told you before, Detective. I want you to stand back. Who cares about the distance at a time like this? Look, Mr. Minister. It wasn't your daughter that was kidnapped.
Don't try to pretend you didn't hear what we were saying.
Oh, how can I believe you? I'm a realist. you don't believe what we say, see for yourself. Just call home and... I tried calling 100 times. My wife won't answer. She won't. It's complicated. No, why does life have to be such a complicated thing? But if she doesn't answer, doesn't that mean everything's normal? It doesn't prove it.
Very good point.
And I'm being watched. I can't have the police go check for me. Besides, if the execution isn't carried out tonight, the hostage will be killed. What difference does it make if it's not my daughter?
This guy's all right.
Yeah.
Okay. Hoo-wee. That's quite a pickle, Mr. Minister. Quite a pickle. Yeah. Can tell by the number of eyes. Miss me, baby?
Inspector Cavanella.
Very necessary. I have a little report for you, Mr. Minister. The escaped prisoner has been apprehended. Thought you might like to see him, so here he is. You brought him here?
It is strange. It feels like ulterior motive. Detective Jowd, I'm so sorry. I tried. I know that you're innocent. I just can't prove it. I'm so sorry. Lynn. Please, don't apologize to me.
Ah, the beautiful love between a teacher and student. It brings a tear to my eye. What button? I probably shouldn't have done that.
You knew, didn't you, Inspector Cavanaugh, that the execution was tonight?
I don't believe I had any obligation to tell you.
And you're fine with this? I mean, you know as well as I do. Detective Jowd could never have done such a thing.
Oh, come on now, baby. I know no such thing.
Huh?
I know two things to be true, and two things only. One, he was given the death penalty. And two, he tried to escape. What else can I do but haul him in, baby?
That's the case. Why did you bring him here?
Whatever do you mean, young lady?
He escaped from prison, right? Why didn't you just take him back to the prison? I think you only brought him here to brag about your accomplishment. Isn't that right, Inspector? For your own selfish reasons? So were all those rumors about you true? The only thing you care about is a spotless record? Is that more important to you than saving a friend?
Guards, kill her. Wait, what? No. Everybody has certain principles they can't go back on, including me. You'll understand that someday, baby. Who is speaking? Oh, probably Jowd.
That's enough, Lynn. Nope. But Detective Jowd, I'm a death row inmate who escaped from prison. This is how it should be. But?
Oh, I can only talk to one of them or dial out. Hey. Hey.
My poor Amelie. Is she alright?
Actually, the girl who was kidnapped is named Camilla.
Why is a dream talking to me in my head again? I should be talking to me out loud! Wait a minute, Amelie? Could that be the Amelie next door?
Yes, I think so.
Wow, I didn't know the Justice Minister lived next door. No, not me, my wife. It's complicated.
Yeah, I bet it would be pretty hard to admit she left him.
Uh-oh. The minister's wife ran away on him? Maybe they grew apart over them being so busy?
Yeah, I bet you're right.
Please stop gossiping about me in my own head.
Okay.
Okay, you can talk to him.
Hey.
So, Mr. Ghost, we meet again. I hear something happened. Something about a kidnapping?
Some kidnappers are saying they abducted the Justice Minister's daughter.
That's terrible. What's their demand?
The carrying out of your execution. Tonight.
I had no idea I was so hated. But the minister doesn't have to worry. I died, it's all over. Very simple. It's not that simple! Why not? Because it isn't really the minister's daughter who got kidnapped. It's Camilla. Camilla.
I checked it out for myself. I'm positive.
No, it can't be!
And, by the way, Camilla told me something interesting. She said the one who killed her mother 5 years ago was Camilla herself.
What? What are you talking about? Don't listen to him! I'm the one who shot her. I'm the one who shot Alma. And when I'm executed tonight, that will be the end of it. Camilla won't have to suffer anymore after tonight.
For a capable detective, you say some incredibly misguided things. You dying isn't going to end that girl's suffering. It'll just bring her new suffering. The only person's pain this execution is going to ease is yours.
Is it true what Camilla said?
Why don't you tell us what you know? Oh yeah! Why is this here? Oh yeah!
Why does he know about the powers of the dead? To be honest, I still don't understand what happened that day.
Oh, we do though.
It was my wife, Alma's birthday. We came home from work and she went in first. What's it say? I looked for the shooter, but there was nobody to be found. There was nobody there besides Alma and Camilla, just the two of them.
So the little lady's mother died right in front of her.
You know this already.
We know this already!
You explained it. Oh my, that's so horrible.
To be fair, I guess we don't know. Obviously, us two discussing this know what happened. But he doesn't know that she got painting gunned.
Doesn't he? She was like he was in Camilla's head when she explained what happened, right?
I don't know if that conveys that.
That's a good point.
Because it would have been from the perspective of her in the cupboard.
That's a good point.
Right? Like, yeah. That's the part that we need, that the characters still need to piece together. But anyway, hey, we'll figure it out.
Camilla told me about it. She was crying. She said the contraption she made did something it wasn't supposed to. Made an impossible move.
An impossible move?
Oh no. It was ghost tricked.
It was appropriately Thesaurasus'd. Alright, anyway, powers of the dead.
It's been 5 years since then. I stopped thinking about it. I shot Alma. There's no other explanation. That's what I'd convinced everyone of. Even me. But tonight, you showed up and gave me an explanation I never would have thought of before.
The powers of the dead, right?
That day, in that room, powers that I didn't understand were at work. And if that's the case, it clears up all the mysteries.
Maybe not all. There are a couple of other people who know about those powers. The kidnappers who abducted Camilla knew about those powers.
This is no ordinary kidnapping. Looks like my wife's case isn't coming to an end after all. I'm the only one who thought it was. Detective Jow.
There's still time before dawn. A little, anyway. How about you see this case through to the end before you die?
Milla was a quiet little girl. She was good with her hands. She was a little genius at making elaborate toys and contraptions. There were two very strange points about that contraption. The first was, of course, the firing of the gun. Right, that was an antique gun I'd had on display for years.
So it wasn't part of the little lady's original design.
Of course it wasn't. It was supposed to be a surprise for her mother's birthday. And the other strange point was the movement of that Cupid. Cupid?
It spun around with... Yeah.
It was supposed to shoot its arrow without turning around. Somebody made a change to the contraption's design, and then manipulated it. I don't know what to say. I didn't have time to think things through then. All I knew was I had to protect Camilla. I made a small adjustment to the scene and turned myself in.
Well, you removed the gun, because we didn't see it there.
Yeah. What kind of adjustment? The gun, of course.
The gun, eh? Come to think of it. There was no gun there, just a picture hanging on the wall.
Of course not, because I secretly switched the gun out of that frame with the picture. I didn't believe what she told me about her contraption. One thing was for certain. That gun was still smoking. So that gun really did shoot Alma. I hid the gun before I went to the police. You hid it? I put it in a wooden box and gave it to a certain detective. What? You mean? Now that detective still thinks it's a music box. So that's what was in the box, huh? I got a different murder weapon ready to give to the police. My own pistol. And I did a few other things to make it look good. I won't go into details. When I was done, I turned myself in.
Alright.
Detective Jowd, is what you told us now just now true? No, I lied about the whole thing. Of course I told the truth. In that case, there's still time. Still time? Time to solve the case that started 5 years ago. You didn't do it, Detective Jowd, and of course, little Camilla didn't do it either. So the true perpetrator is still out there, and I'm going to prove it. For Camilla's sake. That sounds wonderful. Thank you, Detective Jowd. Then where's that music box now? In Temsk Park. Camilla left it there. That gun is important evidence. You'd better go pick it up. Yes, sir. I'll go right now. This'll take care of Detective Jowd and give someone else a speaking role. Do something about the kidnapping so we get the minister on our side.
Absolutely not. Oh, wait. And yet again, I say, easy enough for you to say. All right, what's going on here? What's going on? Deal me the deal, Mr. Death Row inmate.
A little change in plans. My daughter has been kidnapped. Can't go off and die without doing something.
But you're in our custody, don't forget. Back at the prison, everybody's waiting for you with a special seat just for you, baby.
Well, that seat exploded. And I guess we'd better prove my innocence on the double.
On the double, is it? You sound so determined, my old friend.
I want to save Camilla in more ways than one. And that's all there is to it.
I see, my old friend, in more ways than one. What say you, Mr. Minister? May we have your decision?
I wish his fancy animations got like 1 frame longer every time he did them.
And that persisted through replays?
Exactly.
You play through this game 10 times and it's just, all right, he's moving. Time to take a break.
Yeah. I'm gonna go take a nap now.
Yeah. Should the execution be carried out tonight as planned? Or should we hold off and wait for this important evidence to come in?
Yeah. The order still stands. But bring the prisoner back immediately and resume its enforcement.
As you wish, Your Excellency.
Please don't bow down to me. And especially not that low.
In that case, can I have one of your boys arrange a prison van to pick him up? Would you be so kind?
Yes, sir.
Where did you get that chair?
It's a nice chair.
The van should take about 10 minutes, I'm guessing. Your escape tonight was brilliant. Will you show me another miracle in these last few minutes of yours, Mr. Death Row inmate? Oop. I'm pressing this button, so it's not you that has to talk. I'm glad to see Detective Jowd all fired up now. But I feel like I'm under the gun here. Even if Lynn does come through with the proof of Jowd's innocence, it will be meaningless if Jowd or Camilla dies. I've got to do something about that kidnapping. Somehow. Maybe I should ask for some advice from the capable detective here?
So, I was thinking go back to the wife's house and try to get her to call him. But
that seems like that seems like a good move. However, yeah, let's ask for advice.
Yeah. Most likely, the minister won't stop the execution. Not as long as there's any small chance his daughter is the one who was kidnapped.
But she isn't the one, I'm sure of it.
Well, it would be great if we could prove that to the minister.
Hey, that thing you said? Prove it? How? I doubt his wife is ever going to answer that phone if we call from here.
If we call from here, right? But telephone works in both directions.
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is only family members can solve a family problem. Hey, Mr. Ghost?
Yes?
I have to admit, I don't like depending on others. But you're the only one who can change the situation.
Gee, detective.
For the past 5 years, Camilla's the only thing that kept me going. And I can't go meekly to the chair now. I hate to ask this, but would you mind saving me?
I'll try. The key to getting the Justice Minister to stop the execution is his wife and daughter. But is there a way? Well, really the only way to know is to,
Get the phone.
Nope, no. I have to. Do I have to? No, I don't. Cancel. Go under. Okay.
Limbo under the man.
Ghost limbo. All right. This is the one. Here we go.